see. What is going on, guys? My name is Josh, aka Jamore, and I'm back again today with another video. I know I said that I would be back around February 1st, about when Battalion came out, or is going to come out. As of today, it is January 25th. I am going to Atlanta today. I'm going to go see a concert, but that is neither here nor there. I'm just telling you, I'm on a short leash right now. I need to leave soon. I haven't even packed. If you see behind me, well, you can't really see behind me, but there's a bunch of clothes back there, and I need to pack. But we've just gotten some great news. So if I can just switch over to this, there's been a update for Battalion 1944, and as you know, this is the game that I will be covering, the game that I'll be playing moving henceforward, if that's how you say it. But I'm just gonna give you my reactions to it. Sorry, my camera's right here. This is how far my microphone will go, so I have to lean up here, but then the monitor that actually shows something is right here. So today I'm just gonna focus on the esports stuff, because when you get into the technicality of like the strafe jumping, right, they get in, I mean, like, this is a really big blog post, right? But I'm mainly gonna go into what they are talking about with the esports, just the competitive side of things. So first off, we'd like to just give the community a small insight into the future of Battalion as a competitive title. Obviously, the competitive side of the game is a huge focus for Battalion, but we aren't going to start with a huge prize pot without first growing the competitive scene. This is so important, right? There's so many people coming into this, coming out with brand new games, and wanting just to cash out on the esports scene, right? There's so much money in the esports scene right now, and if you have a slightly good game, you can just throw a ton of money at it. Put a high prize pool, right? Because you put a high prize pool, put that in the title of a Twitch stream of your tournament, right? That's going to attract a lot of viewers, right? $1 million, wow, $1.5 million, whatever it is. But if you don't have the base of people, right, you're not going to keep it. You know, when it first started out, you might get a couple, maybe like 100,000 viewers, let's just say, right? That are just like, yo, what the hell is going on? But I mean, that'll quickly drown out when like no one knows what the hell's going on. When you don't know, right? I was like, I haven't seen this game, whatever. So Battalion's gotten a lot of publicity around the FPS community. People like Jack Frags, Low Cap, people like that, really going back into it, not going back into it, but just kind of giving their thoughts on it. And the main thing that I've seen has just been the worry over the community, right? If the community, if the people, if a game like this, is it time, right? Do people still want an arcadey arena style shooter like this? I guess we'll see. But we'll see. Our goal is to see each event grow bigger than the last. In the last 12 months, we've seen multiple games grow too quickly in the esports scene without building the game on a solid foundation. There you go. Since the big success of our beta, we've been presented with now, mind you, they wanted, like, I believe in an interview they said they wanted, I believe it was, they wanted like 10, Square Enix wanted 10,000. This is what Bremerton said that I'm quoting. Square Enix wanted 10,000 people on the beta to sign up, at least, because obviously not everybody got into the beta. And then Bremerton was like, you know, screw it, I want 20,000, right? And he then later stated that there was hundreds of thousands of people signing up for the beta. So there's obviously people who are interested in it. Where was that? We've been presented with so many amazing opportunities to push Battalion as not just a competitive game, but also have a professional scene, right? So something that can sustain. You know, there's going to be, you know, orgs coming in that are paying the players, right? Not everybody's going to have the backing of an Activision Blizzard that the Overwatch League has, right? Because there you're getting paid $50K right off the bat, no matter what. You're getting all these health benefits, you got a place to stay, etc., etc. It'll be more of a CS thing, right, where there's a circuit. I believe that's what Bremerton also said. He wanted to have a little bit more of a circuit of sorts. Let's see, but we wanted to let the community know we're humbled to be presented with these opportunities. but we wanted to let the community know that regardless of how much money gets thrown at events and tournaments, the most important thing to us is to keep our focus on fostering growth in our fan base and our competitive scene, right? So this, I mean, it just goes to show, it's reiterating the point, right, that this is not a cash grab. You know, they wanted to make this game, whether the beginning of it was a little bit shaky in terms of the marketing of it, getting off to people not knowing exactly what it was, but I think pretty much everybody now knows what it is after the alphas and the betas, etc., etc. But you know, it's not a cash grab. You know, it's a small studio. Even though Square Enix is publishing it, you know, they recognize that there's more than likely a fan base for this that want to play it. So you know, they're throwing money at it. There's like, here you go, here's your prize pool. But you know, it's ultimately up to the studio that knows what's going to happen. They've already said that they've got like hundreds of thousands of dollars in prize pool money, but then showing the restraint to not do it, because with CS you have the 2 to 3 Valve majors, right? The tournaments that Valve puts on, that Valve pays for. Everything else is done under the same rule set because it has to be, but with ESL, DreamHack, ECS, all of that, you know, and that's kind of how Bulkhead wants this to go. They want it to be this thing that festers around with the community. They want this to be a community ran game. That's why they're taking so much feedback, as you could see in the rest of the blog posts with strafing that I'm not going to get into in this video, because I wanted to kind of keep this one a little bit short. But yeah, I'll leave a link to this one in the lower description. All right, so let's see. To grow the game competitively, we need you guys to continue your support and patience. We also would like to stress the importance of clan wars. Clan wars, I'm not entirely sure what this actually means. It's just groups v groups, right? Teams v teams, scrims maybe. Being able to compete against other teams without ever having to leave the game is a huge step forward for a competitive game like ours, right? So like a ranking system, or you know, like team scrims, right? You don't have to go somewhere. You don't have to go to like Reddit. You don't have to go to like Discord. You don't have to go to another forum in order to find another team to play against. Maybe it'll just match you up. Huge step. It's huge step forward for a competitive game like ours. On top of this, we have had some huge announcements on the horizon surrounding Clan Wars, so maybe that'll be in a future update past the early access. So whilst we've had many events for offers for events, which is good, hopefully, you know, the big tournament organizers, I've heard around that like ESL is going to be a big tournament organizer, TO as some people call them, for it, which is really good. Obviously, you know, we're not gonna have something like ESL 1 Cologne at all. That's mainly become just a CS event that they have specifically in Cologne. So if you're an event organization looking to collaborate, please don't hesitate. And then yeah, so that's all I really wanted to cover. Obviously, they got some stuff down here where, you know, tick rates, the mini beta, blah blah blah, game servers where you can reserve servers, pistol speeds, doing that, sniper forced unscope. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. Like, they're changing a lot of stuff. This early access is going to be a big test as to when or just how far this can go and how much the devs listen, which so far, I mean, I've seen like with the pistol speed, like you run faster with a pistol now, because before you could run with a rifle, right? You're running the same speed. But yeah, so now, I mean, they're definitely doing that. Obviously right here, just from looking at it, not really reading, your accuracy will change as you strafe, right? So you'll miss a little bit as you're strafing around that corner. We'll see how that goes. And obviously they've changed almost every single gun. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed this type of content that I'm going for. Hopefully it'll be more refined as it goes on, and obviously there's going to be more to talk about as the game comes out. When teams start getting formed, when tournaments start happening, obviously there's going to be some online stuff when the game first comes out. We'll try to see where that's actually going to take place. Obviously people will probably put on their own tournaments and things like that, but ESL will probably pick it up. I don't know of anywhere else. Maybe Face It will pick it up. That'd be kind of cool to have that kind of system. But other than that, it's just going to be ranked play in there, the competitive game modes. So it'll be cool to see. Thanks for watching again, guys. I don't really have an outro for this channel yet, but you know, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time on the battlefield.